Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India is made by people and not by king or rulers. Celebrating the birth centenary of the legendary freedom fighter from Northeast, Rani Gaidinliu, the Prime Minister exhorted people to give due respect to freedom fighter. He remembered her contribution and said Mahatma Gandhi's thoughts were spread across the Northeast by Rani Ma. Prime Minister Modi also released a coin to commemorate the birth centenary of Rani Ma. Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Finance Minister Arun Jaitley also attended the celebrations. In its biggest intraday crash this year, stock market benchmark Sensex plunged by over 1,000 points, while Nifty fell below 8,000 level in early trade today. It was due to heavy selling by funds amid global sell-off as worries about China's economy deepened. Asian markets were also in deep red, with Shanghai shares crashing 8%. Pakistani terrorist Mohammad Naveed Yaqoob has been sent to Kot Bhalwal jail in Jammu on a one-day judicial remand. He was immediately shifted to the high-security jail. Earlier, Naveed was remanded in NIA custody for 14 days to enable the probe agency to identify other culprits involved in Udhampur terror attack. 6 persons, including an MLA, were killed when Bangalore City Nanded Express train collided with a lorry in Anandpur area of Andhra Pradesh in early hours today. Injured have been admitted to a Bangalore hospital. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Sunday hit out at Pakistan a day after it called off the NSA-level talks. Rajnath Singh has accused Pakistan of deviating from the agenda agreed to between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif at Ufa in Russia. Describing the cancellation of talks as unfortunate, he however underlined that India stands for dialogue and cordial relationship with Pakistan. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar reviewed the security situation in Leh Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir. Defence Minister held a high-level meeting with top commanders on defence preparedness along Ladakh border and cross-border infiltration. The minister is in Leh as part of his 2-day visit to Ladakh. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has invited the Indian diaspora to invest in India under Make in India and other mission mode initiatives. Addressing Indian community at Cairo in the first leg of a 2-nation visit to Egypt and Germany, Sushma Swaraj promised the ease of doing business in India. The foreign minister will call on Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and hold talks with her counterpart Sameh Hassan Shokri. Trade and terrorism are likely to be on top of the agenda for the talks. BCCI lashed out at Pakistan for harbouring Dawood Ibrahim and continuing dialogue with Hurriyat leaders. BCCI Secretary Anurag Thakur said that there will be no revival of cricketing relationship between the two countries and that India will not play cricket with Pakistan under such circumstances. A social justice bench of Supreme Court judges rapped the state governments for neglecting welfare of construction workers and misusing the funds by spending it for other purposes. Around 27,000 crore rupees collected through cess remains unspent with the state governments. After going through the data filed by various states, the bench noted that most of the amount was being spent on administrative and advertisement purposes and not on social welfare schemes for urban labourers who had to live a miserable life. The government has received investment proposals worth 90,000 crore rupees in the last 2 months for electronics manufacturing in the country, with significant interest in making mobile phones by local and foreign firms. According to Cyber Media Research, 24.8% of smartphones shipped in the country during April to June quarter of 2015 were made locally, up from 19.9% in the preceding quarter. India and Nepal to sign an MOU today for the construction of a 41 kilometers long petroleum pipeline from Raxaul in Bihar to Amlekganj in Nepal. This is a key agreement that will ensure unhindered supply of oil and gas to the landlocked Himalayan nation. Maldives police has taken back former President Mohamed Nasheed to prison following completion of 2 months of house arrest. The police action in Malé comes amidst claims by his party that Nasheed's remaining term of 13 years of imprisonment has been commuted by the government to house arrest. R. Ashwin's 5-wicket haul helped India win the Colombo Test by 278 runs against Sri Lanka. The win helps India tie the 3-match series 1-all after the second test. Kumar Sangakkara's farewell test did not end on a happy note as Sri Lanka lost the test. This is also Virat Kohli's first test win as a captain after 5 test matches. India's fast bowler Ishant Sharma has been fined 65% of his match fee for twice breaching the ICC Code of Conduct during Saturday's play in the second test against Sri Lanka. Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt trumped American rival Justin Gatlin to retain his world 100-meter title on Sunday. Bolt, also the double Olympic gold medalist, ran a season's best of 9.79 seconds.